I've never written on love. Not really meaningfully or inspiringly. Not honestly, lovingly or gushingly. Deliberately on love. I played hide and seek with my own feelings, so how could I reveal them to you, baby? Fascinated as others portrayed caring thoughts on stage didn't persuade me. Commit love on the page so that fact is displayed, paraded permanently. I cringed at attempts like it's not meant for my pen. The odd sentiments were empty. The fathomless emotion of perfected warmth I viewed negatively. Flaws and circumstances connecting with my ignorance, so love's laws were a hindrance to me. Vulnerable to have my likes and lows exposed to my chest, I played my cards close. But opening like a lotus intensified my focus, magnifying my yearning to choose unconventional rules. And thus, I hasten to admit, I've been immersed in the divine gift. I've shared love. I just chose not to do a theatre piece on it. I'm maturing like cheese and soft strawberries. Sophisticated and womanly, I promptly confess to it. When hands touch me and knees turn to sea breeze and adjectives too explicit, his smile lightened my days when I escaped in his gaze and my high-prided grace was extinguished. Volumes of voluptuous verbals validated our vibrations. Volumes of voluptuous verbals validated our vibrations. It was engaging, extremely enhancing, expanding, enriching, and exalting. I would love as an open book. He unveiled my layers, recited my delicate lines, held me unaccountable for the unrefined stages of my life, forgiving me easily, though I knocked his leniency, testing his capability to see me through crazed tendencies. His friendliness steadied me, constantly correcting me. More tolerant I became, my bestest, mindfully serving up spellbinding secrets whilst my head on his chest. His magnetic appeal fed inexplicable feelings. I was mute to protest. As a trance, as we mind dance, balanced until we put our curiosity to rest. Volumes of voluptuous verbals validating our vibrations. I wrote freely with him. I perceived differently. With him, my communication was more than improved, yet stifled words breathed heavily as I was internally moved. And I'm remembering the shapes and the possible scores as we practiced replicating a mini us within our four walls. A timely divine mind state, materializing to an actual place, fortifying the senses in our classified space. Barriers, I was defenseless, memory collapsed of all those I failed to relate with, and his embraces, solid, long-lasting as they should be, disintegrating all tense vibes up in me. Prior to this utopic seed, I scrutinized through slit, eyes. And like a book on vacation, he had me open wide, loose in choice words and love incalculable. I was no longer tongue-tied. He was my favourite muse while others were mystified, and mustering up the courage to just be was amplified, rocking wildly. Motion sickness welcomed on our turbulent ride. Gratification was exemplified. High five. You handled your biz, bro. You executed your style. My one-button lover, 1 to 10 on speed dial. A sought-after factor. The Metropolitan Police must have had him on file. High up on the pile. He quenched my thirst. More than a cup of Tate and Lyle's. I have fought for the talent and be put on trial. Yeah. And I jumped bail to sail away on the longest river Nile. As a defense, I proclaimed, Your Honor, he helped sustain my fire and shed skin like an amphibian so I could exert my best attire. I was thankful for the profound moment I acquired a supportive someone. Sure, there were other potential biters, but my heart sang praises in a singular choir. The forming of whole units at a time I thought was dire. As well as physical, he haunted my psychological like Big Brother, my closed-circuit TV significant other. He had his unsaintly ways, I soon discovered, and yet that added ingredient to make life more gravy and smooth like butter. I was thankful to God and his mother. Have I held this romantic verse in all the while? I don't have to dig deep next time to find. I can't say I'll ever write another love poem. Okay, I did, because the choice is mine. Because I can take that giant leap for mankind and commit to walk that aisle